Yeah, okay, I'm not no longer muted. So, hey, welcome if anyone is already watching. Going to continue work on the tracks for the ToyTrains today. And I already dug out an old project where I dynamically generated models. However, as it seems, it cannot find the... It cannot properly load the assets, which is a little bit annoying. Actually, a little bit annoying is under... okay, nice, I forgot the word. It's extremely stupid. At least I have all the code to generate stuff like the vertices, the cubes, and similar. So all I need is to implement the helper code over here. First I'm going to push all the track and railway specific models into a separate package, and now I will, yeah, no, I don't actually need a package. Oh, yeah, no, it might be a good idea to create a package. I'm actually no longer sure whether I can generate it exactly the way I did in 1.14. I hope it will kind of work, but I'm really not sure about that. Actually no, let's check out the new code. Like in 2 versions a lot may have changed. And yeah, I already saw it. There's something called Baked Quad Builder. I didn't have that back in... maybe I have it there, but I didn't knew of it. And knowing that this exists will probably make it a lot easier. Only issue is I have no idea how it works, to be honest. Like, what is this data supposed to be? I can use the builder to build stuff. So, yeah, I think the first good thing would be to create a small utility that allows me to easily create a quad. Or better said, a box, which then creates, like, the 6 required quads. Okay, I guess I can reuse the element. I hope at least. I guess I can keep most of the stuff to default. Yeah, kind of. Oh, okay, I think I get it. Yeah, that makes kind of a lot of sense, I guess. I think. I'm actually not sure, but hey, it could be worse. And I think here I'm just going to pass the 4 vertices. Yeah, we'll pass the 4 vertices. Actually, is there vector 4f? Oh, there is! That's great! Wait, no, I'd need a vector 5f for... as I want to keep the x, y, z and uv at the same time in a single object, if that works. Is that vector 5f? No, of course not. By the way, is the code readable? Is anyone even interested in the code itself, or... should I maybe make it larger? Something? Okay, so I need to give a quad information about its position in 3D space and UV. So I need 5 floats per vertex, and I need a total of 4 vertices. Yeah, I think I will just go with a float array. And also use the baked quad builder. Okay, it's only supporting that format, which is nice. So I will only have to understand those formats, which is a great time saver. So first let's do it without rotation. And that's the moment where I realized that it's actually a lot of data. Yeah, no, that's completely not required in the way I'm doing it right now. I overcomplicated it a lot. Is there a vector 2f? Yeah, it is. Actually, no. I will pass on that object creation. Yeah, actually let's create a small helper. I'll just copy that out of some old code. And now I just need to, actually I don't need to copy this, but it's easier to keep track of all the data if you have it in a visible position inside your class. It starts with the vertices which have okay, I have no idea what's the, okay, that's the index, so I should be able to actually know what. And element, big data, this is element. Okay. So I guess it's actually the index, so I will go with 0. And we'll just give it the vertices at position I, get x, do the same for y, and z. Then we have the color. I think, no, it's not lighting, and I don't think it's a tint. Is it a tint? I know that that's binary, so I guess I will just go with full white and hope it works. The second one is the UV, for which I will just go with UV as I 0 and UVI 1, which should simplify things a little bit. The 3 would be light map coordinates, so I'll just go with 0. Those are 2 shorts. So a single float here, 4 bytes. Then we do have a normal with 3 bytes and 1 byte padding. The normals. Whew. Okay. I cannot remember how to calculate normals. I hope Stack Overflow has the answer. Can't they just give me a simple formula? I will just put a 0 in there and fix that later. I don't want to learn maths on the stream. And that's all the data. So, if I understood the code correctly, it will now increase the vertex and insert to a different position. Yeah. It will repeat this 4 times and build a vertex for me. A baked quad. I just need to give it a builder the facing, the UV chords, and the vertices. For that I will have to create a metal whale texture, which I have to get later, and I will just use the view of that. This should actually be the easy part, so I might be using a temporary solution for now. And okay, no. Wait, what? Oh, I'll just see that the formatting is completely messed up. So I was a little bit confused. I do also have a rotation method, but I have no idea what it's used for. I think it's a rotation matrix. Oh yeah, I've actually made a rotation matrix for this. I completely forgot about it. I also just realized that I cannot simply use that code because I'm not going to only have straight pieces, but I will also have pieces that look and behave like... Oh, how is that shape called in English? What?
Trapezoid.
It will be looking like a trapezoid. I hope I pronounced that correctly. So, yeah, it's actually not going to be that easy. The position, size and rotation won't be enough in that case. I guess I could go with 4 vertices. This would... no, not 4 vertices. Yeah, actually basically 4 vertices, like the 4 corners, and I know the cubes will always be 1 thick. So I guess I could go with that. Maybe, hopefully. Oh yeah, I will go with that. So let's turn this into an array. Call it vertices. And simplify it a little bit. And I'm only replacing the array with the 3 dots. I don't know how it's called again correctly. So I do not have to create an array every time I want to build this. And can save a little bit of time. So now it's only a matter of actually creating the 4 vertices. No, not a dot. What am I thinking? I want it to be facing up. I would start with up. No, right, I cannot remember the UV. I think it starts at the bottom left, then goes to the bottom right. Yeah, actually 1, 1, 1. That's the UV I need. And I will just pass in the vertices. The question is, do I actually need all those vertices? Like, I feel it might be a waste of object creation, but I'm not sure if allocating memory for an array is actually quicker than an object. The issue is this is going to be it will be cached, but at the same time it will be updated quite frequently whenever a player places block, whenever the chunk gets loaded again. The models will be completely dynamic, I cannot entirely cache them, so I need to find out a solution for that. Wait, why did I know that 3 is incorrect? We'll go with vertices.length. And I'll only be offsetting those vertices by 1 pixel downwards. And that's somehow not working. Okay. No. Well, oh no. I didn't think that it would do that. Okay, so I cannot do this, so I actually need to create the new vector 3f myself. Possible, but a little bit more code necessary. It's actually not that bad. So we have one of the faces done. And I think the important part here is the bottom one needs to be in reversed order, so I cannot just pass in the vertices. I need to actually go in and pass in the vertices in reversed order. And also the correct ones. So that's for the top and bottom one. So now let's go with... Oh, okay, that's tricky too. I'll have to detect the facing later, so I will just go with... I think I can pass in now. That shouldn't be an issue at all. But now I need to go with different vertices, so which would be, I assume, lower vertex 1, lower vertex 2, and then upper vertex 1, and upper vertex 0. And for the other side it will be lower vertex 3, going to 4, from upper vertex 4, actually wait, what a... Yeah, I always start at 0, not at 1. I don't know what I was thinking. And I think that should be it. This should now be properly building 4 baked quads for the vertices I give it. With the according sprite. So only thing remaining, I now need to create a baked model out of this. Okay. Here it is. Okay, I don't think there's a simple... Is there a simple baked model which I can just give with okay? Ooh, that's complicated. I don't need such a fancy baked models, so I will just create a simple baked model class, I guess. and just implement all that stuff. I actually don't care about most of this stuff, so just minify it a little bit. Actually, I don't need to do it that way. Let's just collapse it in IntelliJ. In case I don't miss the collapse button. Is it a built-in renderer? I don't know. No, we will stay with no. I could hardcode the particle, but I'm not going to. I will create a list for the quads. And for the texture, oh right, I forgot that. Let's add this sprite to the text. Okay, no, that's not possible. So let's delete this one and just add both. Okay, so this part is already set up. And I messed up, nice. And I think I will give it only 2 positions. And I will give it an angle for both those positions. So all I have to do now is first let's get a static instance of sprite here. No, actually not static. I will have to get it here, just to be safe. Oh no, I completely forgot that this stuff got revamped. Huh, this works. I think. Does this work? I have no idea. Okay. I have no idea on which atlas. Okay, no. I'm a little bit confused. I messed that up. I want to know how the atlas is called. There it is. Oh, it's in the player container class. Makes absolutely no sense, in my opinion, but okay. I guess I can work with that. And we will be using this for debugging purposes only. So I will just hardcode the iron texture. Or the iron block texture to be specific. Sorry for the small interruption, I'm back. So, I now need to somehow calculate the proper... Yeah, I somehow need to calculate the proper vertices. I think a total of 8 will do for now. Because I don't want it to be a monorail, I want 2 rails. Or actually, I might go with the monorail, I have no idea. Okay, that offsetting might be a lot more complicated than I expected. Especially as I cannot remember how the math for this is called. I will be using I think the inner radius between two vertices, between two rail parts that are aligned to connected to each other, and I need half of that radius for the angle. So I now need to create a circle around that point. Yes, I think that might work. I will just calculate a vertex around a certain point with that angel, and I will just brain, please work. And I will just add that point to the existing vertices that I have. That should be able allow me to create the necessary parts. I'm just connecting my drawing tablet to create a small sketch of whether this will actually work, because I have no idea, to be honest. It's working. Let's assume I have... Nope. Okay, now it's working, nice. Let's assume I have this point, it's point A, and this point, point B. This will be the center of the whales. If I now go around those with a radius of 1 on both, I should be able to just use a certain angle, like if I want a 90-degree turn, I'd go with a 45-degree angle here, and I should be able to get this vertex, and by just inverting that angle I should be able to get this vertex. The depth of those two will... Actually no. No, that's not going to work. Like, the steeper the angle, the thinner this piece would get. So I cannot solve it this way. Because like, if I have the same here and here, this distance will always be the same, so that's not an issue, but the height of the whale itself will be changing together with the angle. Like, if I'd have the same thing with a 90-degree angle, it would be a lot wider, with a 0-degree angle. I'm not sure how drastic this would be, but I'm sure it would be noticeable. Oh, I hate math. Okay, so what would be the best way to offset it in a way? Actually... I hate this. Okay, one solution would be, I get that whale piece, I calculate the vector to the angle, and I create a parallel piece running at the distance I want it, and calculate a cross section to get the correct vertex, but I think that's overly complicated. I really should have listened better in math class. What you don't see right now, I'm googling a little bit, and I've honestly no idea how I can create how I can add width to a line without it not actually being the way it's supposed to be. I think I found something, and that's an accepted answer. The issue is I'm not sure whether it's a good answer. I love math. Hi, Blue Duck. One question, are you maybe good at math? Okay, yeah, I've definitely found something. So I can use those two vectors, those two positions, and I need to create a new vector, which is AB, I think. Okay, I need to create a new vector for that. Wait, no, actually it should be b minus a if I want a vector from a to b. So that should be the vector I need. Hello, Dunkelzwerg. And I do somewhere have a mistake. What is that mistake? Oh, yeah, right. I need this kind of vector. So I will then create a normalized vector. Which is ab.normalize. I honestly don't like that none of these methods is actually not destroying. Not I can't find the term again. I'm not a fan that all those Methods do not create a new object but keep the old one. I guess it's better for performance, but a little bit annoying to work with. Now I only need to figure out what's a perpendicular vector. I honestly cannot say that I missed math in school. I'm so glad I will never again have this. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, the perpendicular vector is quite easy, as it seems. Yeah, that's actually really easy. So let's create a vector 3f, let's call it p, and it will just be a new... Oh, actually that's... Is it an issue or need it in 3D? Yeah, no, I will keep it in 2D. Well, it will be in 3D, but no one cares. And I need to create it out of AB. Oh no, AB needs to be normalized first. That's a Boolean function, so okay, normalize. So let's just use negative AB y. Wait, no, not y, z. AB dot get y and AB dot get x. So now we have the perpendicular vector, and I could now theoretically already calculate it. Okay, no, that's actually for a single line, not accounting for stuff like the angle between two lines. Which is not great. Oh, that's painful. Okay, so, to calculate the positions of those two, including the correct angle, not angel, I would need to... Wow. I would actually need the previous point and the upcoming point, which might not exist. So, that's entirely extremely problematic. Okay, the problem is I need the bisector vector, which I can only calculate if I have the next 2 points. I have the angle for that right now, and as it seems not having the next vertex kind of creates issues. Okay, so how am I going to do that? I need to Google what a bisector vector is and how it actually looks, so I can understand how to use it. And it's apparently impossible to find an explanation what bisector even is. But from it looks like it splits the... It's a vector that is kind of perpendicular at half of the angle. Why am I saying angel every time? At the angle. Which would mean that I have actually no idea what I'm doing here. Okay, I've no idea. I think I will do a small break and try to understand the math off stream, because I don't think it will be enjoyable when I'm reading math tutorials and trying to understand it right now. So I will be back in half an hour, so at 8 PM for me, and yeah, nothing more to say. I'll be back in half an hour. See you later.